Hey guys, today we're back visiting our friends at D&M Motorsports, and we're checking out one of my all-time favorite cars. This is, to me, one of the wildest cars on the road, a 2000 Dodge Viper GTS. Nothing on the Dodge Viper is really considered conventional, so why should opening the hood be? You actually pop it there, pops open, slide that, and then gently pull from the center. But obviously a large hood hiding an enormous engine. This is an 8-liter V-10 engine. Now in stock tune as this car sits, it is rated at 450 horsepower. This car is routed to a 6-speed manual transmission that's in tune routed to the rear wheels. This car does have rear outlet exhaust. Originally when Vipers came out they had a side outlet exhaust. I prefer the rear. It sounds amazing. An absolute thrill to drive, a raw visceral driving experience, but one of my favorite cars of all time to drive. It's a thrill ride that very few cars can replicate.
Since 1992, the Dodge Viper has been among the world's wildest cars ever conceived. People couldn't believe their eyes when they saw what Dodge had created. Somewhat crude and unrefined when first introduced, the Viper was continually improved throughout its lifetime, ultimately leading to a re-engineering of the car with the new GTS model. The GTS that you see here has a dedicated hardtop, unlike the original Viper, the RT10 open-top Roadster. The exterior looks different from every angle and the car is absolutely striking in person, even standing still. The GTS is finished in Viper Red clear coat and is equipped with factory 18-inch brushed aluminum wheels. The exterior is in excellent condition and is completely stock. Under the single-piece hood is an 8-liter V10 producing 450 horsepower. Obviously a huge engine displacement, the Viper makes tons of torque right from idle. All that power is routed to a stout 6-speed manual right out to the rear wheels. The interior is a bit snug, but the thickly padded and bolstered seats are very comfortable. Upholstered in optional cognac Connolly leather, the interior smells new and has no visible wear. Audio is provided by a Clarion in-dash CD with Sirius satellite radio, upgraded Infinity speakers, and a powered kicker subwoofer. Power windows and air conditioning are standard fare, and as a daily driver, the Viper is known to be a very agreeable companion. The Viper was recently discontinued, and with no more rolling out the factory doors, demand for this car will only continue to increase. All in all, this Viper GTS is an exceptional example of what the Dodge Viper is really about.
In the rear of the Viper is a shocking amount of luggage space, especially considering you've got 2 passengers. Now the original owner, you do have a couple amplifiers in here. One is factory, one is actually aftermarket. For the kicker sub in the rear here, that pairs with the factory speaker mounts. But you do have an untouched spare tire. Yes, the Viper does come with the spare. Getting inside the Viper, again, not a totally conventional car. The exhaust still does run through here, so you get a warning, just making sure you're not going to burn yourself. But to step in is like an, it's a typical exotic car. Once you're in, it's a really cool driving position. You do have a tilt wheel here. The Viper in general is one of the most thrilling cars to drive. But the GTS, especially in this kind of condition, has got to be an absolute blast. But in my key here, I hold the key to the magic, so just to hear this baby fire up, here we go.